Yeah. Alright, so it is November 19th. Your host, MarioTube 101, is sick, but I'm still running the stream because screw it. And, this is the second time that I've ran the stream on my internet. So, courtesy of MarioTube 101. Yeah, it's great. And this time I actually have a webcam. And also, differences in the stream. I should actually move Vandalia's title there a little bit. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Anyways, so it looks a little bit more professional thanks to the help of Vandalia himself.
Oh yeah, I turned my
on
too because
oops.
You know what? Screw it.
Oops, I missed one piece of data. Where is it? Quick, main topic, title, now.
I guess talking about Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, or maybe that.
There.
And then we'll also talk about other issues.
Well,
so
it's okay. I've fixed the problem. I accidentally forgot to change the freaking thing from election drama from last time. Oops.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Wow, indeed. But now it's okay. Blooper.
Right. Yeah, this is episode 8. Probably fix that in editing later.
Yeah.
But, anyways.
I downloaded Vagrant Story.
So anyways, so what are you guys' plans for Thanksgiving?
I'm just staying home and having family members come over.
Well, I mean, the first thing for me would be feeling better, for one. 2 would be going to grandparents' house and having another family member go over there as well and eat dinner there. my grandparents' house is like 30 minutes away about, so.
Yeah, my parents' house is the grandparents' house, so people usually come here.
Whoa. Sorry, I need to remember to not talk about my own game during the podcast.
But, so, you have a favorite... So, what do you guys think about Christmas music and stuff, and Christmas... and all these Christmas songs and movies way before Thanksgiving?
First off, I think it's even more ridiculous than them having product early for a holiday before the month even begins.
You'll notice a lot of places gloss over Thanksgiving instead preferring to focus on Christmas. In fact, when you look at holiday specials and kids' TV shows, the only show that I can name that had a Thanksgiving special was Rugrats.
Well, Charlie Brown had one too.
Well, Charlie Brown was like a special, not necessarily a TV series. But literally, Nickelodeon has like this. They like to play a couple of Thanksgiving episodes, but the only one I can name is Rugrats. I don't know what other shows have them, but I know they exist. And then for Christmas, literally every single Nickelodeon show has a Christmas special.
In fact, I heard it was one girl was complaining about how they were playing Christmas music in October on the radio.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yeah, before Halloween. There.
Oh my god, they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, it's kind of a given.
Oh, that's not a given. That's called fucking being a retard. I understand that Christmas is more popular when it comes down to business and money, but, like, really? You have to do it in October at your very least? Like, what the fuck, dude? That's retarded.
Yeah, I think personally, at least for me, it's gonna get people sick of it before anything happens. Like, when I was a kid, I used to eat the same sandwich over and over again for 2 years, and finally I got sick of it. Looking at it made me sick. Same thing with Christmas music at this point. You start in September, time the holidays actually come around, you're like, no more Christmas, please. I'm done.
Look, man, I like Christmas and everything, but I mean, is it really that necessary to have it so early? Like, come on. Let's be real for a moment. Like, again, good for business. I'm not arguing there, but what the problem is the fact that, you know, we have to understand that there's hour limits when it comes to radio music. Like, you can't just play radio or Christmas music on the radio because you want to. No, that's not how it works. Because if you do that so early, you're just going to lose... I'm sorry, I got distracted by a glitch that just happened with my game. Anyways, there's only so far that listeners can go. Like, if you're playing it too early, then it feels like you're playing it in January or in the middle of the year entirely, you know? That's what it feels like, in all honesty. So, I mean, you're not really doing anyone a favor by playing music that no one wants to hear yet. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with Christmas music, but there's something wrong with playing it way too early. So...
You know, the AVGN complained about the same thing, except sometimes it goes as far as, like, January or February.
Like that early?
People don't take down the Christmas decorations.
We got a Vera Vandalia.
Well, that's the opposite way, I guess. Well, that's people's illnesses, I guess, that, like...
Vandalia, I got a viewer. He's got a question. His question is... If I can get a moment to look.
Will you do another Christmas song countdown, please? Well, I need 25 songs to sing to do that. Mr. Yanko Bruno. Yeah, a few years ago I did a 25 Days of Christmas countdown, where each from December 1st, December 21st, I sang 25 songs, Christmas songs. Just because. So I don't know. I can find 25 songs maybe and music to go with them, and editing skills. Then sure, why not?
Gotta summon level up Vandalia.
Cool. So, yeah, that's really, yeah. So, there's no Thanksgiving Day songs out there, is there?
There's no
Not
what?
that I'm aware of. I mean, to be fair, Christmas is a holiday that is celebrated in more countries than just the U.S., where Thanksgiving is basically an American holiday.
America.
If you make a YouTube video, I'll send you a Klondike bar. That's what he said.
Not sure what a
Do them in different languages. You know how hard that would be to do in different languages? I mean, yeah, we got Google Translate, but, I mean, good lord.
Sure. Let me get my German and Spanish and French friends out there to translate our audio for us.
Not making fun of anyone, but it's like, oh sure, yeah, I'll grab my Rosetta Stones of all the languages, and if you just give me like 10 years to learn everything, yeah, I can do it with Rosetta Stone.
Oh, that reminds me of a joke I saw in a magazine once.
Oh god.
Well, this guy was making a advertisement for a cola, right? So he went over to like I think either Japan or Israel or something like that, and he made three pictures. One was where this guy was, the first picture was like half dead and dying. Second picture was him drinking the cola. The third picture was of him all happy and revitalized and alive. figures up the product failed in the country. So he went back. They're like, what happened? And he's like, I forgot they read right to left.
Wow.
Wow.
You get it?
That's crazy. So, someone asked if you still play World of Warcraft.
Same guy on a viewer.
Well, you said last time that we needed an audience next time, or hopefully at least, so, I mean, does one person count as a whole audience?
I guess so.
I know, yeah,
Ha!
definitely.
Ha!
It's not us, so.
Mario, we have an actual guest. You know what we have to do in celebration?
Tell your friends about it.
3, 2, 1, go! Hang!
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 Hang! Hang! Hang! Hang! Hang! Hang! Hang! Hang!
I don't see your webcam.
That's because I'm focusing the webcam on the stream.
And to answer your question, I haven't played WoW in about 2 months, so it's been.
Delia is one of the millions of subscribers that has quit the game.
I've been working night shift, and the computer room is busy in the daytime, and on the nighttime I'm free. I'm with these guys. So.
Yup. We're gonna steal all of his WoW time away.
No, we've been doing that. It's still going. And we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my clock. I'm looking at my clock right now. I see tick, tock, tick, tock. 1 second less time for Vandalia. Actually, Vandalia, if you did decide to try and run the game, could you be able to?
What game?
Wow.
Yeah, I was playing until 2 months ago.
So you'd still be able to run it. That's cool. Not saying I don't have one.
How many levels left,
Or
Vandalia?
not saying I have one. Damn, can't say crap.
Alright, so Snick, you've done Black Friday then?
I've never actually gone to a store on Black Friday, but my dad and my sister have.
No,
Oddly
okay.
enough, they've never had a horror story like what you see in the news or like on social media.
The only horror story I've heard was where this lady stole an Xbox from a 3-year-old or 4-year-old or something like that.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what? Oh wait, hold on. Why does a 3 or 4-year-old have an Xbox?
I don't know. Maybe she was 6 or 7. I forget. But it was a single age digit kid, and just like yank.
Is it because I caught in it?
like hey kid, look over there. That's my Xbox now, sucker.
Actually, I did
Hey.
hear one story of what happened once. So there was this person who wanted to get a Wii, okay?
Sounds
The
like me.
original Wii. And supposedly they had all this misfortune in trying to get a Wii, and basically the first story they had to tell was, I don't know if this was necessarily on Black Friday, but it felt like a Black Friday story. So basically, this person goes, I forget what the gender was, so he or she goes to the game section, they have one Wii left in stock.
Oh shit.
So they take it, they're about to walk up to the counter. All of a sudden, they feel this huge whack on the back of their head.
What the fuck?
This old lady right behind them whacked them in the back of the head with a cane. And then the old lady tells them, my grandbaby wants this. And then she snatched the Wii away from them and went to go pay for it. And of course, the person didn't want to put up a fight because they didn't want to look like the bad guy.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Screw you, Grandma. They got her legs.
I fucking punch her face.
Like, take out her legs.
I could see that definitely happening.
Me punching the grandma in the face?
But is it? Well, Black Friday is apparently starting starts on Thursdays now. Like it's
I'm sorry, what?
apparently now they start on Thursdays, Thursday nights.
And
Oh,
apparently
what's-
they
oh.
start a whole week ahead because Xbox Live has their Black Friday sale going on right now.
Oh, so what's next? Them ending it on Friday?
Then again, sometimes Black Friday is now they have what's called Cyber Monday, where all the internet sites like Amazon offer their deals. In fact, I got my James Bond complete collection through a Cyber Monday deal.
Well,
It's cyberific.
Cyberino.
So yeah.
Oh, that's... I'm sorry.
Experience Black Friday firsthand. But did you hear about in the mid to late, like in the mid '90s when they released Tickle Me Elmo?
Did I just kill myself? Oh, that's crazy. I just killed myself with a grenade.
I remember Tickle Me Elmo.
Tickle Me
Yeah,
Elmo.
like people were literally killing each other just to get a hold of it. Well, not literally, but like they were stomping all over each other. Store employees were getting hurt because people were trying to get that last Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh, that's
Tickle Me Elmo, more like tickle
Remember
your
the-
souls.
Remember the Beanie Baby craze at McDonald's?
What the fuck?
Not necessarily, but I remember when they had the Beanie Babies.
Luckily for me, it was before I worked there, but they were practically lined up. McDonald's drive-thrus were packed up with lines and stuff. People was ordering Happy Meals or toys. It's like
Did that one guy
playing
leave?
games for their kids, like, hey, I want a Beanie Baby. For your kid? Yes, for my kid. It's not for. I'm not collecting them or anything.
Oh my god, it's that MLP shit all over again.
Hey, Tomba 2 is downloaded. Meanwhile, Vandalia, I do have a new defense boost.
Okay,
Defense!
so that's good. Anyway, let's see. Black Friday. So what about being sick? You want to talk about?
Well, I mean,
We have plenty. We can talk about being sick plenty.
let me guess. Ebola, E. coli, cancer, cancer. Let me hold on. Don't say anything. I can think of another one. Cancer.
We're not talking serious diseases, like even minor diseases that feel like you're dying but you're not.
Well, technically, you die every second, so.
Your skin cells are dying right now.
Yeah.
My brain
right,
cells.
at our age.
I've lost so many brain cells this year, dude.
I think this podcast a few years ago, months ago, killed some brain cells.
Oh god.
We were talking about the clowns and stuff, and other things.
God.
Yeah, I missed the first 2 weeks of fourth grade 'cause I was sick,
Wow.
but I made up because I'm smart.
Well, I'm sick right now. My eyes feel tired, and my nose feels like shit, and I feel, well, I don't feel the greatest. And I think I sound weird, but I'm still trying to push the podcasts out, or help at least.
So
That's what
who
we
wants
do.
to hear my horror stories of being sick?
How
Me.
do we need a barf bag?
I needed a barf bag yesterday.
I'll just say the story's not. Well, let me just describe. I may have told this story before, but fuck it, I'll tell it again because the podcast demands it.
Damn straight, the podcast demands it.
In third grade, I was back when my mom was allowing me to play games during the morning before school. I figured, you know what? it would be a good idea for me to try and get sick intentionally so that way I could stay home, play games some more.
Oh my
Eventually, I
god.
got so desperate, I pretended to have this condition where I kept banging my head on the floor.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
That is how fucking stupid I was.
Yeah, clearly.
So yeah, eventually I got sent. The teacher asked if I needed to go to the nurse, and of course I said yes. And then I got a pack of ice and I went back to class. But of course my grades, while not into failing, while I wasn't failing, I definitely wasn't getting A's and B's. I was mostly getting C's. So the teacher called my mom and dad about it, and they were fucking pissed at me. That's when I lost my weekday privileges to play games, which I did not re-earn until I graduated high school, by the way.
Oh my god.
So when was this?
When
Third
was it?
grade. That's when that particular case happened. But then the illness I'm about to describe happened in 4th grade.
So we said you lost your gaming privileges for like 7 years, 8 years.
No. My birthday. Let's see. I think I lost my privileges around the time I was about to celebrate my 9th birthday.
So
I didn't regain them until I was 18, so 9 years.
Wow.
Holy
They were
shit.
They were serious. Like, boop. Okay.
I mean, they kept promising to remove the rule, but then, funny enough, they said, improve your grades, you'll get the rule back. We'll remove it. During the summer, my dad did a complete 180, and he not only said that during the summer I had privileges, so basically the only time I was allowed to play was on days where we didn't have school, or basically, on non-school nights. So,
So were you still in school when you started the Kingdom Hearts series back in 2013?
yeah, I was, and that rule was still in effect at that point.
Oh wow.
I was only allowed to play on weekends or like days off or non-school nights. That's why Fridays were okay. But, you know, I think I need to stop it. Maybe not. So, basically, well, now I'm sidetracking into this whole rule thing, but then I'll go back to the illness, don't worry. So, basically what happened was, they were promising me, I bring my grades up, the rule gets removed. In fact, when I was getting good grades, my mom would actually allot me a limited amount of time on weekends to play. No, weekdays.
What did your dad say about that?
He was okay with it because my mom said it was okay.
Oh.
So basically what happened was, so the summer comes and I can play all summer because, you know, no school. And I'm expecting to have my privileges back as soon as the school year starts. My dad does a complete 180 because here's the thing, my grades were heavily improved. But I'll reiterate again, my dad did a complete 180. He not only said that the rule would still be in effect when 4th grade started up, but he even went as far as to say, get 1 C, I'm selling all your games.
Are you serious? A C? Wow, what the fuck?
So
did you keep your games or not?
Yeah, he never sold them.
Except the
But
child games.
Full state. But oddly enough, in the next couple of years, there were several hints they were going to keep their word, but then, mostly due to my sister pranking me, or due to my sister getting me in trouble, which she always fucking did, I'm not even kidding.
What?
She, the rule kept staying in effect, and, well, sometimes it did happen because I was a jackass. Like, one time, when I had a half day at school, my mom was going to let me play that day, but then we went out to lunch with my uncle, and my uncle told me to get napkins. I got him like 2 or 3 napkins, and he said that wasn't enough, but I said, no, I'm not getting more. And then he went to go get more himself, and he told on me to my mom, and he came back to me and said, no games! And then another case that happened, which was really bullshit, and then this is one of the cases of my sister doing it. I was playing Spider-Man's What If mode, which basically is like this mode where they change up the game to make it funny. And, like basically an example of this is how in the second level they put this little black space in one of the rooms where you save one of the hostages in the bank heist. And if you step on this black space, Spider-Man just starts raving at a disco with all the hostages dancing around him. So, I was playing through this mode, but now here's the thing. This mode is something that could not be saved. If you save the game, or at least that's what I thought at the time. I don't know if this is true, but from what I heard, if you save the game and come back, you would not have been in the mode. You had to start it from scratch. So I'm about a half hour away from completing the game. My sister comes downstairs. Can I watch TV? And I was kind of infamous for always kicking her out, especially since she always did it on the weekends when that was my only time I could play. And anytime she did it, she would essentially steal that time from me.
Like 30 minutes. So, give me a second. Get almost beaten.
At that time, I was actually polite about it. Like, usually I was like, no, get out. But this time, I was like, please, I only have a half hour left. Can you please wait until I finish this, and then you can come? Okay. Then, next thing I know, my mom's screaming at me. She's grounding me, saying, why won't I let her watch TV? In fact, I even heard her going upstairs to ask my mom about it. Like, she's like, Mommy, can I watch TV? And then she's like, no, I'm going upstairs. Why? Nikki won't let me watch TV downstairs. You couldn't have worded it any other way.
How old was she?
She was in 5th grade. I was in 7th grade at the time. She was in 5th grade.
Okay, it's like the way it sounded like she was like a third, like a kid, like a little kid or something like.
She was like babyish names like Mommy, Daddy, Nikki, all the way up until she was like halfway through middle school. But anyways,
You were sick.
Of course, my mom went to a speech. You know, it's a good thing we have that rule in effect because, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, maybe we should reverse it. But then he keeps going and screwing it up again. So let's not even bother. So, yeah, it wasn't until they were very strict about it. And then it wasn't until I graduated from high school when they finally turned around and said, my mom was encouraging it so that way I would make friends at college. Not that it's helped, but... now, finally getting back to the sickness. Let's say, because of how me faking illness started the whole thing, they didn't really trust me. So, one morning in 4th grade, I start feeling really sick after breakfast. So I go up to the bathroom to go wash, brush, and everything. Then I start feeling really nauseous. I go right to the toilet. I vomited big time.
Big time.
Yeah, like it was kind of serious. I felt better afterward, but I went to my ma, and I was like, Ma, I just threw up in the toilet. I don't know if I'm feeling well. Wait. And then she's like, yeah, right, get in the car.
Like, you're faking it.
Yeah. So, I go to the school, and I tell my 4th grade teacher about it, and he's like, wait, if you really threw up, you should go to the nurse's office. Like, that's what the teachers have to do. They can't treat any ailments lightly. It's their job to make sure you're okay. So I go to the nurse's office, and the nurse finds that I do have a high temperature,
Like how high?
high enough to warrant a phone call home saying your kid's sick, take him home. So my mom comes, and of course she's pretty mad at me, saying, "Oh, if you're really sick, there's no games. Go to bed." So I go into my bedroom, I turn on one of my Scooby-Doo VHS tapes, and I'm just watching it, and then suddenly I start feeling sick again, nauseous. Next thing I know, I vomited all over myself.
Yourself? Wow.
Yeah. Well, more specifically, I vomited into the bed, which got my clothing dirty.
You in trouble for that?
No, she came in the room, and then at that point she realized I was sick for real, and then she got me into my night outfit. She put me into her bedroom, and she gave me a bowl to vomit in. She also got me ginger ale, and she's like, here. Like, at that point she was treating it serious, like, oh shit, I fucked up. I should have believed him.
Well, I figured when the school said you had a temperature of 105, like, you should believe it.
I mean, well, later on, she reiterated it not to fake illness, because she's like, what? Because do not fake illness. Do not go home when you're only feeling a little sick, because eventually you're going to be really sick, and we're not going to believe you.
The boy who cried flu.
Oh my.
Speaking of the flu, I had the flu like about a month ago. Like, even like this was during one of MarioTube streams. Like, I was on the stream and then I was like laying on the couch half dead. It wasn't until like when I was trying to research a vomiting illness my ma had that I found out it was basically the flu that I had, since all the symptoms matched up. Like, literally what happened was I was working at my computer lab, and then suddenly I developed a sore throat out of nowhere. Oh my god, it's raining. Because I hear rain outside, but
it's pouring, something. Whoa!
Okay,
Map glitch.
Basically what happened was, so I get the sore throat, and then, of course, anytime I drink something, it feels really sore. And then, the next day, I'm, like, hardly able to speak, and now I'm dripping boogers extensively, but I still had to go for a midterm exam where I had to, do an interview with my teacher. But I was able to do that okay, thankfully. But then, by the time I had to go to the same class where I had the midterm, I was barely able to stand up. I swear to God. And thankfully, my script writing class was canceled that day, because I just went back to the room and I collapsed. I just laid down on the couch. I was there for several hours, and then, meanwhile, I'm thinking, you know what? I don't have any dinner. I gotta get up. I gotta get myself something from the student center. And then from there, I had a hard time getting up. And then when I finally got up, I felt like I was barely able to walk.
Oh god.
So, but then somehow I summoned the strength to walk all the way to the student center. I get myself a foot-long sandwich.
Subway 5-foot long sandwich.
No, a foot-long sandwich.
Subway.
And then I got myself a large drink with it, and I ate it, and then I appeared in MarioTube stream. I was half dead during the thing. And then
I ate some more.
My mom told me to call in sick to my classes the next day, and then she picked me up extra early. I went home. My dad was like really mad at me for not calling him earlier, so that way he could have gave me medicine. Until I later found out I did have medicine at the school. Well, I found out Thursday night, more specifically. Yeah, but then I was taking medicine at home, and then I was feeling better during the weekend, but then I still had a cough for like a couple of weeks afterward, which was typical of the flu, but yeah. Funny enough, I got my Blu-ray copy of the 28 Days Later movies, and I was trying to watch 28 Days Later until I was so tired I just shut it off, and I haven't watched it since. So yeah, does anyone else have a sick story like that?
I have a story.
Okay.
So, my story, it's not necessarily a sickness, but it's like a really strange incident that happened. So, and sorry if I, like, react to my game while talking. So what happened was, I was just laying down on my bed, and, oh fuck, I just remembered, I was sick during this time. Oh shit. Well anyways, so I was sick. Wow, really? I was sick, and basically I was laying on my bed, and this was while I was still in Colorado, by the way. I was laying in bed. You know, everything was okay, other than me being sick, but it was probably like the sickness I have right now. And all of a sudden, I just feel I feel like this. Wow, my voice is fucked. I feel this feeling, like, for our viewers on the stream or whatever around here, and I didn't know what it was, so I just left it alone. Over time, it kept growing more and more painful. So eventually it gets so painful that I have to call for my parents. Now in Colorado, my parents' house, or house really, my parents' bedroom is was right next to my bedroom. And we had like kind of thin walls, so screaming would be easily heard. My dad was sleeping. My mom was doing laundry in the basement. I call for my mom. She never comes because she never hears me. So I call for my dad. He's not awakened. Since I was sick and had a sore throat, I had halls and shit. So, and they weren't open yet. And I had a few of them. So I decided, since my door was closed, I was gonna say, fuck it. I'm just gonna throw him out my door to make a lot of noise. Eventually, oh, and I couldn't have gotten up too because it was so painful that I couldn't move much. Eventually, though, I do get my dad up, and he gets my mom, and we're trying to figure out what the hell is happening. So we're trying to figure it out, and eventually we decide to call the ambulance. Not 911, but like a non-emergency number. So, and the weirdest thing was, while they were calling the number, all of a sudden the feeling just completely stops dead in its tracks, and I'm like, okay now. And I don't know what happened, and I was a little scared that my parents were going to be pissed off at me because oh, I was faking it or something, but it turns out that they weren't even pissed off at me in the slightest. So they did not think I was faking it in any way. And the ambulance did come eventually. We were given two options to either have them take me to the hospital or have my parents take me to the hospital. I go to the hospital and I'm like being tested. I'm not like on a hospital bed or anything, but I'm being tested and all that. And eventually, after that, they asked me if I either want to stay in the hospital for a night or if I just want to go home. It was a hard choice because I didn't know what happened. It was something that never happened to me in my life before. And I don't think my parents knew what to do. Oh my god, excuse me. I don't think my parents knew what to do either, so... But eventually we came to the decision of just going straight home. And I never got that feeling ever since.
I think you told me that story once. In fact, probably back when it happened.
I probably did.
Like, when did it happen?
I think sometime last year.
Yeah, I think you may have told me about that, because that's back when you started getting involved with little old me.
Oh, I have a story. Not like, kind of it involves an injury, kind of a sickness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, go back. This is about my 6th grade. I was about 12, and at the time, it's part of the story. In gym class, we were square dancing in gym class.
Yeah, oh shit.
Anyways, I'm at my house and I'm playing tag with my nieces. and I run into a bookshelf, and I broke my little right toe in 2 places. And I didn't think that bonus wanted to break in 2 places, but apparently I did it. So I can like kind of like I'm like so I can't walk on my foot for like 2 weeks. Well, I can hobble on it kind of, but so so I so I'm out of school for 1 week, home. Then I'm at school for another week, but it wrapped up in a bandage, like hobbling. And this was really hard because my middle school was 3 stories high, 3 flights of stairs or more, and all my classes are different floors, so I had to hobble upstairs and stuff, or outside to go square dancing, to the gym. But anyways, I watch him. A week later, I get back. We go square dancing. And funny story. I'm out for 2 weeks, and I'm still good enough in the square dancing to make the finals. It could tell either how lame everyone else was or how good I was. Right? So I still made the finals. With a broken foot.
Jeez. That must have hurt.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't know you could break a bone in 2 places.
Well.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
Yeah, that sounds really painful. I never had a broken bone in my life before, and thank God I haven't had
Neither
one so
have
far.
I, and I don't want to. Because it does not sound pleasant. It isn't pleasant, actually.
No, it's like the best feeling ever, man. You just don't know it.
No.
Want to find out?
Yeah, I can. Can I do it right now?
I mean, I feel like I've pulled a muscle before, and that's probably what it feels like, except it's worse.
Except with a pulled muscle, you can still walk. With a broken bone, you really can't.
Nope. That's the original Toomba.
I have to edit your guys' webcam because Shneck's webcam turned on. Uh-oh. Okay.
So, next subject was do you guys have any favorite LPers that you guys watch?
One Let's Player I watched was
Wait. And we don't count. So.
Damn it.
Let's see, one Let's Player I watched is Dishman, who did like a lot of the cheap kiddie license games that I've been inspired to play. Except he kind of retired from Let's Playing. I occasionally watched Game Grumps, but
I think one of my early Let's Play I watched was a guy named PK Gam. He did a lot of old Mario and Sonic videos back in the day. I like this. At the time, I liked his catchphrase, which was "down is death." Fall down the hole, you die.
wow.
Also, like, you ever watch the Zelda Dungeon?
No.
They mainly do Zelda games, and then Nintendo Capri Sun.
I think I've heard of that one before.
I've heard of the channel, but I don't watch it.
Yeah, he does funny things. I also watched H.C. Bailey and Aqualung.
Aqualung. Oh.
He used a certain song with his name in it as his theme song. But yeah, those are my influences until I met you guys.
There was one LPer that I did watch When I was watching LPs, it was Chugga Connery.
Oh, I watched him too.
Yeah.
I think him and NCS have the other guy to do the Runaway Guys channel together. They collaborate on a different channel.
Huh.
I was like, I want to do that. I'm like, I watched it, like, oh, I want to do that. So and I failed miserably.
Oh yeah, I could totally do this. Fails. I'm sick and tired. Well, I'm literally sick of doing that thing, even though I just did it. So I gotta stop doing that now. For now.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Yeah. The one LP I actually watched through the whole thing was Majora's Mask. That's the only LP I watched fully from him.
I've been looking. Majora's Mask. I've been looking to see if there's like a speed run of that. 2 day speed. I can't find any good 2 day speed runs of that.
2 days? Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about literally 2 days. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. There's a time mechanic in that game. I forgot.
Yeah, actually, there's a way. Apparently, you can beat the entire game in 2 days.
It's called hacking. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's like you can't do any of the side quests. You gotta go temple, go, beat temple, go, beat temple, go. No fairies. It's a boom, 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 boom.
Well, time for the 3DS challenge. First you did it on Ocarina of Time years ago. Now you're doing it on Majora's Mask.
So I think the other besides that, I think the last topic we had talked about was Snick Rage moments.
Oh
yeah. See? It's happening already.
One for the archives.
Yep. One for the archives, indeed. So, Vandalia, what's your favorite Snick Rage moment? Too many to count.
Oh, yeah. I guess my favorite one, even though it wasn't kind of on camera, but wasn't, was when he realized we record commentary for Kingdom Hearts Chain Memories Sora finale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're like looking at the screen. I'm like, why is it that thing says a lot? Does that thing say a lot? Say live or something? Like, what do you mean? We're not live. And then he got silent or something. Or something happened. It was like months ago, so I can't really remember. Snake, what'd you do? Remember?
I basically hit the record button and I was like ranted for like a quick 10 seconds about how he didn't press the record button and how that freaking sucked, and like Van Daly was laughing the whole time.
Wow.
But happy ending of that story is we recorded the game footage at least, so.
Yeah, so we did a post commentary.
And we tried to remember exactly what we talked about that day, like wrote notes and stuff. Okay, we're talking about this. We brought the topics up again in the post commentary section.
Yeah.
And then I guess my next favorite one was 2 weeks ago, where he practically was yelling at Brandon to shut up, so he could do his outro.
The Dora.
Like shut up, Brandon. Brandon, be quiet, Brandon. Fucking be quiet, Brandon. Brandon was like, the time we thought he was like ignoring us, but
as it turns out, he couldn't even hear us.
those are the two stick out on my mind the most.
So, and what about you, Mario?
Probably the best one is the Shrek on Xbox One.
Which one?
Everything.
No, more specific. Act 1 out.
Oh, come on. Okay, fine. Let me think, because there's so many. I'm actually trying to think. Shit. It's hard thinking when you're sick.
Is it?
Yes, shut up. It is. You don't know how hard it is. It's too hard, man. Fuck. Can you give me some bells to ring on here?
The infamous parts.
Wow, those two were in a group.
The one, basically the... lost to Merlin the
not
first
specific...
time.
Well, that too, actually, no, that might be a good favorite. We just went completely silent. What's happening?
I mean, we'll act it out.
Oh! Shit! Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Fuck, I forgot what I forgot what it was now. God damn it.
Rage moments, wasn't it?
No, I know it was a rage moment. I forgot which one. Fuck.
It was the one where I lost to Merlin for the first time.
You gotta let me think here. Okay, wait, I'm really sorry that I'm interrupting myself, but, like, I shot a guy in the crotch, and when I killed him, the game said that I got a headshot. Well, I mean, I guess it was, in a way, a headshot, so I guess the game was right in that sense. Anyways, the rage moment. The only thing I can remember off the top of my head is he was one hit away and he fucking killed me. That's all I remember.
Lead up to that.
Repeats. The only thing I can remember.
No, act out the lead up to that moment.
Oh, fuck. I honestly can't remember right now.
It was.
Oh, yeah. Pause. What happened?
From Brandon.
Wow, I forgot that happened before he was one hit away. It happened.
Yeah. So yeah, one thing you'll be surprised by is that my rage moments were actually few and far in between my early channel days.
Oh yeah.
So
if you want to know a couple of them, one of them's in Pac-Man World 2, number 6. Another is in GTA 4, I think number 30, The Last Straw for now. And then there's another one in the, I think it was in the original Cage Recon Let's Play called Got It Memorized, that video.
Jesus Christ.
At the very
you really
end.
call it that?
So what was the first rage moment you remember having?
I'd have to look back at the videos.
Can you? Can you look back at all the videos, Schnick?
I would say Rugrats Royal Ransom was the first time I had a rage moment that was truly on the level of the rage moments that occur in today's videos.
Was that?
But back then, the rage moments were a bit more reserved. Like, I really don't want to give away some of the rage moments in the earlier videos, or do you mind?
Our viewers want to know.
Alright. Well, here's what happened. So in GTA 4, in the GTA 4 video in question, I was about to complete a single mission, and basically it was this guy trying to escape in a car. So I get out of the car to shoot this guy because shooting from the car is kind of clunky on the PS3, but then again, it's clunky in all the GTA games. What can you do?
Make a better system. I don't know.
Or get it on PC, but PS3 is good enough. What am I saying? Well, basically, I had been frustrated with the game beforehand because I couldn't find a mission to complete. So, I get out of the car making a stupid decision, and I try to kill this guy. Sure enough, I kill the guy, and like his car catches on fire, and he catches on fire. But then the cops were on me too, because I had gotten a 2-star rating beforehand, because of all the shooting of trying to get the guy.
4-star rating,
So I
4-star
killed the
rating.
guy. What?
4-star rating, 4-star rating.
No, it was a 2-star, or 3. So I kill the guy, and but before the game could register that I had killed him, the cops killed me, and the game counted as a mission failure. So you know what my reaction was?
Fish and mailed.
No.
Mission
Here's
failed.
specifically what
We'll
it
get
was.
him next time.
No, here's exactly what it was. The stupid cops! The stupid cops! My God! I'm about to have a heart attack. I need to stop. I killed him, but then the cops killed me, so I don't win. And that's how the video ended.
Well, justice serves. Right?
Oh yeah.
That was probably a really big freak out that happened, but then again, that's back when my microphone quality was crap.
Oh yeah. I remember trying to record videos with my laptop internal mic. Oh, that's a good topic. How have your videos recording qualities improved over the years?
Well, basically, I went from recording at a 4:8 aspect ratio in pretty crappy quality with a microphone with microphone quality that was basically a pretty crappy webcam. That's where it originated. That's where the audio. No, I actually started using my old computer's internal microphone, and then I moved to my webcam audio, and the webcam was it had a much louder volume than the internal microphone, but it was also, it had this constant blowing in the background, probably because of my computer's fan. And it was pretty crappy quality as a result. And I was using that for like a couple of years, like as far as like 2013. And then starting in 2013, I started using this Xbox Live headset that I'm using right now.
And that's when I met you, about that time.
Yeah, well, I was still using the webcam at the time when you started recording videos with me. And then I was using a Dazzle DVD recorder to record all my early videos. And at first, it was in pretty crappy quality, like it was at probably like only 360p, and like they were in full screen quality. But then I shifted to widescreen quality around 2013, like late 2013, and I figured out how to do it, but it was still pretty crappy quality. And then around the time I started doing my reviews, I found out that I could process videos in HD because of my new video studio. So that led to a bit higher quality videos, but it wasn't until I got my Elgato that I reached the point where I'm at now. And that was in 2015.
About a year ago.
Yeah.
Start from the bottom, now we're still at the bottom.
I think my first Let's Play I did, I recorded on my I had what I sent you guys link last week, I think, was me holding my camera to my computer screen and playing solitaire. So I know nothing about screen capture or anything like that. I know how to do screen capture or anything like that. So I was like, get a video camera, hold up to your TV or thing, like play a game. Because a lot of people did it back in the day. They put their cameras up to their TVs and record them playing it.
Yeah, that's what I did in my old channel, but then I came into my old channel around the time more people were switching to screen capturing devices. So
yeah, the guy listed before, PK Gam, most of his first videos were on a camera.
yeah.
Of course, camera qualities are better now than they were before too. I ever tried to take a picture of my TV when I was a kid, and the glare, you can barely see anything.
Yup.
Back in the flash and film days.
Bro, the glare was too much, fam.
So, you guys talk. What you guys want to talk about?
My eyes are irritated. That's what I'm experiencing. That fucking sucks.
Well, I guess that's everything. I guess we talked about the three of us here.
Is that it? For real?
I don't know.
Schneck? Anything else?
I mean, I guess that's all I got. How long have we been going for?
About an hour.
That's
Oh,
good. I guess that's
seems
good.
good enough.
Well, again, topic Thanksgiving. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving Day next week.
Yeah.
Hope you don't get digestion problems.
Digestion problems.
Alright. Okay, let's shout out your channels before we go.
MarioTube 101 is me. I'm sick as fuck. Check out my content. I don't feel like doing the fucking shout out properly right now. Sorry.
Stick.
You know me, Schnick1990. I do Let's Play videos of good classics like Dora the Explorer and Arthur Ready to Race, which actually is kind of a classic in comparison to Dora.
Let fam LMFAO 10 out of 10 IGN.
Wah, wah.
And you know me, obviously this is my channel. I do random things like this podcast. Hopefully I'm gonna do a Let's Play soon, just figuring out the kinks and stuff. And I do walking vlogs and other things. So, and classic moments. You can see me as a kid do crazy stuff. So check it out. And as always, enjoy the randomness.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.